Welcome back, Ron. Now, as you can see on the screen behind you, and you would have noticed on the pocket schedules situated around the tables, we have some pretty awesome festivals lined up for 2025 in true Free Jacks fashion, and they all come from that creative energy that is floating around inside Mag's head, and that is going to be talked about right now, your Free Jacks festivals for 2025. Alex Magleby.
Thank you, Wills. Big shout out to Widowmaker for hosting us tonight. Big thank you to all for finding a way to be here in the holidays and the crazy, and making your way to celebrate what's been an awesome year, and looking forward to an awesome year ahead, and just getting together. We've just been so giddy to actually get back together. It's awesome. So thank you for being here. You know, we're pretty lucky with our sport in general. It's got a value system that we all really, really appreciate. And our job is to make sure that we're bringing that to as many people as we possibly can. And we're very fortunate every day to wake up because we're in the business of joy. And that's what we get to do. We get to share joy. And so the best way we can possibly do that is figure out ways to bring the experience of rugby and the Free Jacks to more people. And so, you know, we certainly try to build themes into every one of our games that may attract a new audience, but more importantly for us, our audience, this group, our friends who aren't here, making sure it's an awesome place that you want to hang out and be and have fun and just celebrate life. And so we build awesome themes, we hope, and that's what we endeavor to do every year. And so for this year, we're super excited. Of course, we're starting on St. Patty's. It's a massive shout out to the heritage of this area. It's always a great game for us. And then we got to move into pretty quickly a couple weeks later. We've already been on the road for a few weeks into Après Rugby. And that's just an awesome opportunity. A few years ago, you know, somebody brought me a pair of skis and skied down the hill. You're not supposed to do that, but that's kind of awesome. Super fun. And then we built from there. The next weekend, it'll be our first time that we're having a golf theme. It's also our Golden Oldies weekend for the gentlemen and ladies in this room who want to throw on the boots again, or for the first time, and you're over 35. That'll be that weekend, which will be super fun. We're going to have a portable golf course set up. That'll be an awesome day out. And then we built from there. The schedule's a bit weird this year. We're trapped in between kind of the week after Super Bowl and the international window to kind of get everything through. So the league is throwing this midweek game at us. We're excited to try it out and make it work. And it'll be awesome. So that's the Team Spirit Week game for us is really an opportunity. We're going to run a massive touch tournament where everybody in this room hopefully is figuring out a way to participate. And you're bringing your colleagues to the sport for the first time, and your buddies at work, and you're going to bring a team in, and we'll learn rugby for the first time. We'll generate some revenue for the Free Jacks Foundation, and that's that Team Spirit night. And then pretty quickly we're going into mixtape, which was an awesome time last year. We all got to really relive some nostalgia that was really important. It was amazing. And then from there we're going into, it's a Quincy 400, and that's awesome. And we've been pretty lucky, the support we've had from the city of Quincy and the people of Quincy. It's been a great home for everybody who's involved in the Free Jacks movement to come and be a part of that fulcrum. And so we're really excited to celebrate the City of Presidents that day. And that's the day before Mother's Day. And so it'd be awesome to really celebrate the mothers in this world too. It'd be fantastic. And then we're honored on Memorial Weekend to celebrate tribute to troops. That's really important for us. And then we very quickly go into Camp Free Jack, which was an awesome experience. Last year, we had a massive flag tournament for kids. And teams came throughout New England. There was 150 kids on that field playing. And this year that'll be more than doubled as we continue to grow. And Wheels does this amazing job. And the community team building out the Junior Jacks leagues. And it's awesome that we get to kind of share that with everybody here on that day. And then hopefully we do an away game, and hopefully we got a playoff on Father's Day, and we can build in there to a championship. So that's it. That's the schedule.
how Mags remembered all of that off the top of his head is pretty impressive. So let's give him another round of applause. Yeah. Awesome, Mr. Tom Kindley. It's become like clockwork for you now, another MLR off-season almost in the books. And I think what's really exciting about this off-season is some of the signings that we've announced to come back and pull on the Free Jacks jersey, but also the retention rate of the squad. Tell me about how you're really tracking with this Free Jacks roster for 2025 and what these fans have to look forward to.
It's a tough one.
Alright.
Thanks, first of all, thanks everyone for coming out. It's been amazing seeing so many faces we recognise and some faces that we don't recognise, which is awesome, and hopefully a testament to the fact that things are going really well within the organisation and all the work you guys are helping us to do. So first of all, I think we take the responsibility of representing our people in New England very seriously. One of the amazing things about our club is the fact that after the game you get to come onto the field, meet the players, interact with one another. Which is super awesome, and obviously better if we've won the game, eh? So, we really understand and appreciate the New England sports history and landscape that we're representing, and we take that really seriously. So that comes down to Ryan, Mags, myself, to make sure we do the best job possible to compile the most competitive team we can over the off-season. Like we was mentioned, we're lucky to have a huge amount of retention this year, so upwards of 70% of the squad from 2024 will be retained for the 25 season. So that holds us in really good stead. And then, we're doing some really innovative, awesome stuff. Currently, obviously, Coach Ryan Martin is leading our December winter camp alongside our awesome staff, the likes of Mike Bonapane, Colton Bennett, our analyst, returning from the championship management team last year, and heaps of retention within that management team too, which is really awesome. So they're working the playing group that we have here locally really hard, providing opportunities to our local playing group to put their hand up ahead of the 25 season, because we know it takes a squad of 40 to really have a good crack at it. Just a wee nod of the cap to all the good work going on to our management team and the playing group during this December. So again, just an honour to represent you guys. We're excited to get it going again for 2025, but heads down, thumbs up, just working hard at the moment, boys.
As you would have known, Wayne Vanderbank here in the middle had a pretty awesome 2024, and been pretty privileged over the past few months to go all around New England with Wayne and take his skills and knowledge to our New England community, getting our junior jacks and our independents up to speed. But there was a wee tradition that I did for the start of each clinic, and it was just a little MVP chant. So here we go. MVP, 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 MVP. Awesome, Wayne. So as said, Wayne's been coaching in the off-season. There really hasn't been any rest for Mr. Vanderbank. He's been out there every Sunday working with our upcoming athletes, which I think is just so phenomenal. Yeah, there's one of them over there, Mr. Lucas and Annalisa floating around. And I don't think you get that at many other MLR clubs. So Wayne, first of all for you, how have you enjoyed the off-season and your first sort of full year of coaching and doing something different?
Got Annalise and Lucas here, so no, we're enjoying it. I think when I started working with you 2 years ago, I had no clue how to coach. Just have to adapt and learn as we go.
Can you get a leg closer?
Closer. We started 2 years ago with wheels. Had no clue how to coach or to do any of it. We just went to the different RTGs and stuff, and we just gave the best product we could do. And I think it's been really successful so far. The growth over the 2 years Coaching in the off season has been actually phenomenal. It actually made me want to move into that direction maybe after rugby one day, especially in America with rugby growing as well. I think they definitely need more coaches as well, so that has inspired me to also maybe one day give back through that by coaching the younger generation. So yeah, we've gone all around England and coached different teams, so it's really amazing to see the enthusiasm by the players to play actually rugby. So we really enjoy it.
And one more for Wayne because he's extra special. Obviously 2024, we're pretty fortunate to get the MLR Shield again, and yourself from a personal perspective had a great year on the field. What was the highlight? I know it's probably the Shield. Is there any other moments that really stick out for you and can resonate with these fans?
I think against Houston, the game we won against them, they were on a win streak of 11 games, if I'm correct. So they were obviously the team that's supposed to win that game, and the boys just decided no. I think for me that was a game that was a highlight for me, because usually they were known as a team that physically dominates, and I think on that day the boys just went to a different level. So for me that was special to see like how a bunch of boys just decided no, we're going to just tackle everything that comes our way, and that game for me is a really good memory. Because that's why I play rugby, is the physicality and yeah, just that in general. So I think that for me was a special game. I think it was also a pretty good game for the fans to watch as well. I think we did put on a good score that day. Everything just clicked. The team just played well together. I think, like we always say, we're not a team of star players. We're just a team that plays together, and I think that has been our success this year, was just that. And I think that again, just Houston specifically, they're a team with big players, big names, and we just played as a team and just put the pressure on them, and I think we came up with a good win.
Awesome, great job, Wayne.
Well spoken, Wayne, and we can't wait to see you back in action next year in the Free Jacks jersey. So, Kaipono, welcome to the panel, mate. First of all, I think a really special question for you. You received a call a few months ago from Mr. Tom Kindley to my right that you'll become a full-time professional rugby player. You've just finished your first week in a rugby environment as a professional. Tell me about it and what you've learned from this week. Let's give him a round of applause as well.
Received the call from TK. It was an honor. You know, you guys are back as champions, and coming off my college career, I got a national championship this past year. So just building on that pedigree. And this first week, it was great. I see the winning culture, the city behind us. It's no surprise we're back-to-back champions with a city like this. Just being a sponge, I'd say, is the biggest thing. And there's no egos with a group of guys. We're just in the business of learning and doing what no other team is going to go for that briefing.
And Kaipono will be making his debut for the Free Jacks Academy against the Chicago Hounds on Sunday. His first time in the colours, so we wish him well. All the best, Pono. Awesome. And last but not least, a little known fact about Mr. Martin, as I used to call him about 10 years ago. Ryan here was me and TK's high school teacher, so I'd get sent to the detention room a couple times a week, but I also made his coffees for him each day, so that's why I'm here today. That's all good stuff. But Mr. Martin, I'm going to give you a bit of a double-sided question. Very familiar face to Free Jacks fans, obviously the head coach in 2021, but you've been on a bit of a worldwide journey since then, from the Melbourne Rebels to Toyota Blitz, working with some pretty high-class players. What did you take out of that experience and you're going to bring to the table in 2025? It's a long one.
Yeah, coach! thank you, Wills. And it is great to be back. I flew in last Thursday and came over the city of Boston and landed in Logan, and kind of it felt like coming home, which is pretty special. It is a kind of a circle journey for myself. 2021 was really special, and I'm really appreciative of what that team kind of set and how we worked as a group. We had a fantastic ownership group that had the foresight and hindsight to move the group down to here into Kindley, which is fantastic, and establish a fan base and a community that really actually it's more than the rugby. And I always had a little bit of FOMO when I was away. I knew it was going to go that way, but I wasn't good enough at the time, to be honest, as a head coach, and I knew I needed to grow. So I was lucky enough to get an opportunity with the Melbourne Rebels and work under some fantastic international coaches there. Dave Rennie was leading the Wallabies at the time, and I was lucky enough to use him as a mentor and grow myself as a coach. And then an opportunity at Toyota Blitz in Japan came up with Steve Hansen as our director of rugby. So that was a little bit of a no-brainer to work under. You know, one of the 2 decades of excellence that he brought the Field Blacks, and to grow myself. So I took a little bit of a selfish route in terms of wanting to grow myself as a coach, and I definitely felt that the time was right to come back. And I think Scott Matthews he set such a high standard of what's expected of this program and this team, and you could look at it as a poison chalice to come back with back-to-back championships, but the way I've been brought up and the way I see things is that's me, that's a challenge, and we're going to do things that have never been done before, and we've kind of started that with our camp. We're setting a tone that no other team, MLR team currently is in a winter camp as such. We're working really hard at the moment to establish some willingness behaviours and how do you do a three-peat. We're kind of starting to really dig deep into what that looks like for us, and we're not scared of that. We're actually moving forward towards what a three-peat is, and we're not going to deny that. We're going straight for it. And that's my personality, that's who I am. Yeah, it's great to come back here and see Spider. And he was one of my favourite supporters when I first had the team in 2021. Phil Harris, he's been a fantastic voice and promoter of the Free Jacks. It's great to see people just growing in this environment as supporters as much as the players and the management. So what a special time to be part of the Free Jacks. I'm just really appreciative of where this organisation is at the moment. That they gave me a real awesome leg up in the game. I went away and grown to come back, and as I said, I'm not scared of the three people going for it.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty excited after that speech.